Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Alvin Ramadhani. My study number is 109. Today, I will present an important topic in English grammar. Modal verbs. Modal verbs are essential for expressing ability, permission, possibility, and necessity. Let's learn how to use them effectively. Modal verbs are special verbs that express different meaning, such as ability, possibility, permission, and necessity. Some common modal verbs include can, must, and should. Next, list of common modal verbs. Here are some of the most commonly used modal verbs in English. Can, could, might, shall, should, will, would, must, ought to. Next, expressing ability. Can, could. We use can to express present ability. Example, she can swim. We use could to express past ability. Example, he could read when he was there. Jadi, di sini can digunakan untuk menyatakan kemampuan di masa sekarang. Seperti contohnya yang tadi, she can swim, dia bisa berenang. Sementara could digunakan untuk menyatakan kemampuan di masa lalu. Contohnya, he could read when he was there. Dia sudah bisa membaca saat berusia 3 tahun. Next, expressing permission. May, can, could. We use may to ask for or give formal permission. Example, may I leave early? Can is used for informal permission. Example, can I borrow your pen? Could is a more polite way to ask permission. Example, could I have some water? Jadi di sini may digunakan untuk meminta izin secara formal. Misalnya, may I leave early? Bolehkah saya pergi lebih awal? Yang kedua, can digunakan dalam situasi informal seperti can I borrow your pen? Bolehkah saya pinjam pulpenmu? Sementara itu, could digunakan untuk meminta izin dengan lebih sopan. Misalnya, could I have some water? Bolehkah saya meminta air? Next, expressing possibility. Might, could. We use might to express a higher probability. Example, it might rain tomorrow. Might express a lower probability. Example, she might come to the party. Could suggest a possibility in future. Example, it could be a great operation. Jadi di sini might digunakan untuk menyatakan kemungkinan yang lebih besar. Misalnya, it might rain tomorrow. Besok mungkin akan hujan. Might di sini might digunakan untuk menyatakan kemungkinan yang lebih kecil. Misalnya, she might come to the party. Sementara could menunjukkan kemungkinan yang bisa terjadi di masa depan. Seperti it could be a great operation. Atau artinya itu bisa menjadi peluang yang bagus. Next, expressing obligation or necessity. Must, have to, ought to. Must express strong obligation. Example, you must finish your homework. Have to indicates actional obligation. Example, I have to go work. And the last, ought to suggests moral obligation. Example, you ought to obligation. Jadi di sini must digunakan untuk menyatakan kewajiban yang kuat. Misalnya, you must finish your homework. Kamu harus menyelesaikan PR-mu di rumah. Have to menunjukkan kewajiban dari faktor luar, seperti I have to go to work. Saya harus pergi bekerja. Dan yang terakhir, sementara ought to digunakan untuk menyatakan kewajiban moral. Contohnya, ought to apologize. Kamu seharusnya minta maaf. Expressing suggestion or advice. Should, ought to. Should is used for advice or recommendation. Example, you should eat more vegetables. Ought to is similar to should but is more formal. Example, ought to visit your grandparents. Jadi di sini should digunakan untuk memberikan saran atau rekomendasi, seperti you should eat more vegetables. Kamu sebaiknya makan lebih banyak sayuran. Sementara ought to memiliki makna yang lebih formal, seperti contohnya itu you ought to visit your grandparents. Next, expressing future intonation or willings. Will, shall, would. Will is used to express future action. Example, I will can you tomorrow. Shall is more formal, often used in question. Example, shall we go for a walk? Would is used for polite request or hypothetical. Example, would you like some coffee? Jadi di sini penjelasannya, will digunakan untuk menyatakan sesuatu yang akan terjadi di masa depan. Seperti I will can you tomorrow. Saya akan menelponmu besok pagi. Shall lebih formal dan sering digunakan dalam pernyataan. Contohnya, shall we go for a walk? Haruskah kita pergi jalan-jalan? Sementara itu, would digunakan untuk permintaan yang sopan atau situasi hipotesis. Misalnya, would you like some coffee? Apakah kamu ingin kopi? And the summary, modal verbs are important tool in English to express ability, permission, possibility, and obligation. Understanding them help in clear communication. Jadi, modal verbs adalah alat penting dalam bahasa Inggris untuk menyatakan kemampuan, izin, kemungkinan, dan keharusan. Memahami modal verbs dengan baik akan membantu kita berkomunikasi dengan lebih jelas dan efektif. Oke, thank you. That's all for my presentation today. I hope this explanation helps you understand modal verb better. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.